Tonight on Game Night, Lincoln, Aaron, Deborah, and Nikki have a tale for you. A tale of 4 teenage friends who went to a garage sale and purchased a mysterious game there. They brought it home, they played it, and they unlocked the mysteries of the Initiative. A cooperative game of story, strategy, and code breaking for 1 to 4 players, designed by Corey Konieczka and published by Unexpected Games. There are layers within layers. There are games within games. There's teenage drama. There's mystery. There's scary government men following them around. What could it be? Come and find out. It's a great story. It's a great mystery. Let's find out what's happening.
Hey, Prathna, will you teach us the key?
Jenny, I will teach you the key. The blank initiative, it's like there's a word that's been covered up in that title.
I think there has been.
I will tell you what I know about the something initiative, and we'll see what we can uncover. We, the 4 of us, are playing these teenage characters in 1994 who are playing a game that we discovered at a garage sale. So, I am Prathna Se9, Nikki is Phil Johnson, Lincoln is Brock Sanders, and Deborah is Jenny Bradley. And before we even get into the game, let's read the story of how we found the other game. The rule book of this game is a comic book for the most part.
Neat.
And many of the pages you're not allowed to read until instructed. So we're only going to read the intro pages that we're told to read. For those of you who want to avoid spoilers, obviously we'll put up a time code here where you can stop watching the video after we do the rules explanation and avoid any spoilers for the first couple of missions. So the initiative starts with this scene at a garage sale in 1994. Find anything, Brock? That's me, Prathna, at the garage sale table. Nah, just a lot of junk. Everyone ready to go? Yep, just finished. That was Deborah's character, Jenny. She's ready to go with her garage sale purchases. Then we see on the table
Amazing.
something mysterious, the key. And Nikki's character, Phil, says, wait up, and he's got something new in his hand. The key, a board game. And just to make things creepy and interesting, there's a guy in a car watching us already leave the garage sale with our new game. All right, so.
Why didn't he just go get the game?
I don't know.
He has
Right.
problems with people having it.
Maybe,
Lose, you lose.
I don't know.
Maybe he's seeding it. He wants us
Maybe
to
that's
do
his
the work.
plan all along. We'll find out. So we have our character cards. We have this central board. These 4 action cards I will explain as we get to the game, and the discard pile here. These are our character colors that will move around on the board. We have the mission console, which will change for every mission that we undertake, and we'll explain how that works. We have secret cards, which we of course are not allowed to look at until instructed. And mission cards, which will tell us how to set up the board for each mission and have secret information on the back that we're trying to solve. The back of the rule book is our campaign log, and it will tell us what to do once we've succeeded or failed at each mission. For instance, read a certain page in the comic book, or take a certain secret card, record that you've found it, and it may have a code for you to crack, a new rule for you to implement, or a new asset for you to play with. If we have found a secret, we'll write it down. Or this may tell us what mission to do next. This basically tracks all of our accomplishments. Each of our characters also has an achievement, which we may or may not unlock during the campaign, giving us a special extra power or ability at some point. And that will also be recorded on this campaign log. Once we go over that very basic overview of the components, we are instructed to read Chapter 1 in the comic book. We have taken the game back to our home, and we're gonna check it out. This game, The Key. Did you finish reading the rules yet? It's your game. Shouldn't you be doing this? Man, I feel very into my character right now. This is Nikki's line. Okay, right. This is Brock's line. I'm sorry, no.
Phil.
Phil says, nah, I'm no good at teaching. Brock is, hey Jenny, pass the cheese curls. Careful with the cheese fingers. This could be a collector's item.
Wow.
Wow. Brock says, do I have to play? Real good attitude, Lincoln.
Yeah.
I should have worn my Cheetos shirt.
You should have.
I know. I have a Cheetos shirt.
secret.
Wow.
Cheeto
It's for board games. It's like, yeah.
It's probably not worth much. Look how beat up it is. Just try it, Brock. Maybe you'll like it.
Peer pressure.
Yeah.
All right. And then Prothna, that's me, says, all right, so it sounds like we're spies cracking codes or something. On your turn, you can...
Dun, dun, dun.
Stop.
That's why I chose this character, because she's the one explaining the game. And then, yes, it does say, stop, play mission 1 now. After each mission, check the campaign log. So that is all you read from the comic book instructions before continuing on with the story.
Cool.
So now I, Prothna Se9, will explain to my teenage friends how to play the key. All right, so we have our 4 character colors. Each of us has a spy character here in this mysterious facility. We are going to, after I explain what these things do, have clue tokens in each of these rooms, which we will search and reveal and use them to solve the puzzle to win the game.
Neat.
The puzzle is on the back of the mission card. Of course, we are doing mission 1. And we can't look at any of the other missions yet. Mission 1 tells us how to set up the board, where we enter, and how many clues are on each space. These other colored clues, we don't even know what they do yet, but they will enter later in the campaign. For Mission 1, we just use these standard manila folder clues. The mission console, which is the cool little Wheel of Fortune board device, for you non-American viewers, that's a game show where they reveal letters on a board to solve a puzzle or phrase, 1 letter at a time. And it's quite a bit like this. This stands up here, and so you can all look at it. We are going to display it so that you can see it from the overhead camera. The mission card slips into the back of this once you have set up all the board, and then
Okay.
we'll reveal a mystery phrase
Oh,
like
no.
this.
Mystery phrase.
What is the mystery phrase? We have this deck of resource cards. We're going to get 4 cards each to start the game after I explain what they do. We have 4 action piles where we will use our resource cards, and then this is the discard pile. We each have a special ability, which we will explain just as we start the game. All right, Jenny Bradley is going to be our start player, and she is going to take 1 or 2 actions. At a certain point later in the game, actions are going to be optional, but right now she must take at least 1, and there's no reason that she wouldn't. So she's going to have a hand of usually 4 cards. They can be numbered between 1 and 12, and for now, the suit's colors don't matter. She's going to play them on one of these 4 action piles, or use her special action, which we'll cover in a moment. Now, why do the numbers matter? She can play any number on any pile to trigger an action. But playing a 12 would be a really bad idea to start the game, because let's say she plays a 2 on the run pile, and she's going to take the run action. When my turn comes around, if I want to take the run action, I have to play a higher numbered card.
Of course.
And so on and so forth. Then I could take she could take the run action twice. She could play a 2 and then her 3, or her 3 and then her 9, whatever. You must play a higher number than the number showing on that action pile to take that action. If you can't play a higher number, that action is not available to you right now, until you take the regroup action, which is the action that essentially clears a pile. It wipes the entire pile of action cards and discards all those cards, resetting that action pile. So there is some strategy to what numbers you play. Generally, you want to start low and build up a pile of numbers on an action pile.
Is it the same for regroup as well?
There's no way to empty the regroup action pile. You choose any other action card to clear off the cards. Regroup,
Just stays.
Just stays.
Yikes,
So
okay.
once that gets up to 10, 11,
So
or
we
12...
must save like a low card between us to be able to regroup.
Well, or we are only
Hopefully.
going to regroup a set number of times
Sure,
before
sure.
the end of this mission, and hopefully win by then.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, so the run action is quite simple. You move up to 3 rooms. This mission area is divided into rooms. Each doorway is a new room to an adjacent space. You can't move through solid walls. You don't have to move the full 3 spaces. You can move 1, 2, or 3.
Is this a door right here?
That is a door, thank you, separating those 2 central rooms. At some point, probably not in this first mission, but we might be asked to cover a passageway with a solid wall, or vice versa, create a doorway where there was only a wall.
Secret door.
But we, right now, can only move through doorways and not walls, of course. You can take the same action twice if you like. There's no limit on that as long as you play the cards correctly. That's the run action, very simple. The intel action is how we reveal clues on the board from anywhere on the board. You play a card, a higher number if there was one already on the intel stack, and you pick a room anywhere on the map, and you reveal up to 2 clue tokens in it. Later missions, there might be more than 2 clue tokens, but for this one, we only have 2 in each room, so we're going to fully flip each room one at a time. If it's a glyph like this, that is how we solve our puzzle phrase on our mission console, and we look to see if this symbol appears on our phrase. If it does not, we just toss that clue away. If the clue does appear, if the glyph does appear on our mission console, we save that clue token in that room, and we'll want to get there and gather that clue to reveal the letters on the mission console.
Do these little symbols mean anything?
They don't mean anything yet.
Oh,
They will probably mean something at some point.
Okay.
The other things that might appear from an intel action or the gather action, which I'll explain next, are traps on these clue tokens. There are 3 types of traps. The intel action, which is pretty powerful because we can do it from anywhere on the board, might also reveal counter intel. Counter intel will block the run action or the intel action or the gather action and make that pile unavailable to us until we regroup and wipe that entire pile of cards and tokens if there are any. So doing intel is powerful because it reaches all the way across the board, but it can also be blocked by whoever this mysterious organization is that we're investigating. The other 2 types of traps are cameras and gas. Security cameras will stay in the room that they're revealed in. They are not dangerous until you are in that room. If you're in a room with a security camera, you must discard a card from the resource deck for each camera in the room before you end your turn and draw back up to 4 cards. That's bad because this is essentially a timer towards the end of the game. If you are in a room when gas is revealed, and that's actually part of the gather action, which I'll explain in a second, because otherwise you wouldn't be in the room when you reveal it with intel. Each person in the room must discard a card at random from their hand. So that could be very bad. It could discard the perfect card you plan to play on the next action pile, or you're only 2 when everything else was a 10. So that's why being in the room when the gas goes off is bad. So the gather action, as I've implied here, lets you do things to clue tokens that are in your room that you're actually in. It lets you collect up to 2 clue tokens. As we said, a clue token that's revealed and we know is on the mission console will reveal the letters on the mission console, all of the ones that match that symbol, and that clue token is done. If the room has not been scouted with intel and there are face-down clue tokens, you may still do the gather action, but it's more dangerous because, as we just discovered, it could be a glyph that applies to our current mission or doesn't apply to our current mission, and it could be a trap. The good news about that is counter intel only triggers on the intel action. If you are physically in the room gathering, these counter intel tokens do not apply. So if you happen to discover these by brute forcing and flipping over the face down tokens, these counter intel tokens do not apply. They just go out of the game when you flip them over. All right, now that we've seen all the clue tokens, Deborah's going to shuffle them up and place 2 in each room. So I mentioned that we want to solve this key phrase. That's the goal of mission 1. What is the key phrase? That's how we win the game. We all decide together at any time that we are ready to solve this phrase. Now, all the letters could be revealed. It could be that easy. Or it could be almost all of them, and it's close enough that we're really sure about what the phrase is. If any one of us is not ready to solve it, we cannot do it. If any one of us objects, we can't do it.
Oh.
It's yes or no. If we guess wrong, we have lost.
Okay.
If we guess correctly, we have won. That is it. Once we make our guess, the game is over, win or lose. Now, the 5th type of action you can do on your turn, and you can do it twice in a row if you'd like, is your special action on your character card. This, and it shows on your character card, you must discard 2 cards to trigger, but it doesn't matter what cards they are, and they don't go anywhere. They're just immediately discarded. So we will all read our special actions right before we start the game, but that is your 5th type of action, and it's fairly powerful, but it burns through the cards pretty quick.
Sure.
So why are the cards important, and why is burning through the deck a little bad? Because that's the other way we lose the game, besides guessing our key phrase wrong. At the end of all of our turns, when we have spent cards on these basic 4 actions or triggering our special actions, we will draw back up to 4 cards. When we have run through this deck of cards once and it's empty, we will reshuffle what's in the discard pile, not taking anything off of these piles if there are some here, they'll stay. And we will add these 4 timer cards. Our calculator watches. These will shuffle into this deck.
Oh, okay.
We are now considered to be in peril. Time is of the essence, and things are now bad. So, now at the end of your turn, when it's time for you to draw up to 4 cards, that is now optional.
Okay.
Every card draw is optional. You may draw 1 card and then stop. You may draw the next card and then stop. Because if you draw a time card, it is immediately discarded and put on the discard pile, and now it is your option to draw another card or not.
They're randomly mixed in.
They are randomly mixed in face down in this deck. If there are ever 3 time clock symbols in the discard pile, we lose. The game is immediately over.
Okay.
And one of these has 2 clock symbols.
Oh, come on.
So it's safe until we see the first card.
Right.
Right? But the moment the first card of these is drawn and immediately hits the discard pile, there's a death card in here.
Right.
There's a double clock,
Right.
which could immediately end the game. So that's why drawing cards is immediately optional once we hit in peril. Whoops, I don't want to shuffle these in there yet. And that's why we are down to the wire and we want to solve that phrase as quickly as possible. The other thing that becomes optional, like I said, is performing actions. You might have no cards or very few cards or very bad cards left in your hand. Once we're in peril and these cards have been shuffled in, you can take no actions and just pass your turn.
And wait till like the numbers are higher.
Or just, or,
Yeah.
now, the last rule is the communication rule. Like a lot of co-op games, you're not allowed to discuss the exact contents of your hand. You're not allowed to say, hey, I've got a 12 and an 11 and a 4. So, Deborah, play a 3 and I'll play my 4 on this.
Right.
You are allowed to say, I've got some low cards, I've got generally medium cards. And, maybe later in the game when suits matter, say, I want to do the purple action. If you can do the yellow action first. I have no idea how these suits work. I'm just saying you're allowed to imply generalities about your hand without sharing specifics about the numbers.
Well, luckily, we've played a lot of them.
We have,
Yes, yeah.
but
So we're very good at this.
you should not say specific numbers. All right, so Jenny, you're going to be the start player. Why don't you tell us what your special ability to discard 2 cards is?
A deduction. So I can collect 1 clue token from my room or 1 from an adjacent room, face up or face down, resolving traps as normal. And I assume that means that's a gather action. So if I were to collect a counter intel, it wouldn't trigger it.
It is not technically a gather action
Okay.
because it doesn't go on the pile, but you are correct
Okay.
because anything besides an intel action does not trigger
the
counter
Okay.
intel.
Yeah.
So yes, you're correct about that.
So I could use this to.
It is safe from counter
Yeah,
intel.
it is safe and because I can be in an adjacent room, I'm safe from cameras and gas when
Right.
I reveal them.
Did it say you could be in the room though?
Yes, I can.
Okay,
For,
so
so
then
one
you
from
wouldn't.
my room or from an adjacent room.
Okay.
If you were risking it in your room, the
Right.
cameras or gas could catch you.
But,
All right,
but
so-
that's a nice skill to be able to do it from
Right.
farther away and not
Yes.
have that.
I, Prathna, have the leadership skill. I can move myself or another player up to 5 rooms,
Wow.
ignoring effects that restrict the run action. Meaning if there was counter intel on the run action
got it.
or something blocking the run action that we don't know about yet, so I could move some myself or somebody up to 5 rooms.
That's
Phil?
far.
That's pretty far.
Phil Johnson
Phil Johnson.
is tech savvy. Choose up to 3 nearby rooms. Reveal 1 clue token in each.
Nice.
Discarding any traps you reveal. Ignore their effects.
I like it.
The nice thing though is you could potentially discard cards that aren't, they're too high or they're now too low
Right.
to be able to do these
Yes,
special
right,
actions.
absolutely.
You know,
Yeah.
like if it's so far high, you're like, I really don't. You know,
Well, but I think actually
Yeah,
you're right.
yeah,
if
the
if
lower
you're
ones
past the too
especially,
low,
yeah, exactly.
that actually.
Although I
is
do
interesting.
think this is a 36 card deck.
Right.
We do need to be careful, like
sure,
not overuse
but I mean, when you
these
yeah,
abilities.
exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, this is
don't
not
wanna
like
burn
let's
through
go
this
right
quick.
away and start
Yeah, yeah,
spending
yeah.
2 cards. But I mean, I feel that there are some instances where that it becomes obvious, like, oh, I could do that now. Well, mine is brute force. Use the ability on any action card, even if a token is on it. Then discard the top part of that pile and all tokens on it.
Oh, so it's like a
Yeah, it
regroup,
wipes it out. Yeah,
basically.
Oh, nice. Excellent.
but we must spend 2 cards. Yeah.
Oh, just the top card of the pile. Okay.
yeah.
Interesting. But and the tokens.
Yeah,
the
the
token and the
tokens,
top
yeah.
card. That's pretty good.
That could definitely clear the way for someone to play
Well,
the
exactly,
right
exactly.
action.
Get a
If
number
someone
back
had
in.
to put a 10 on a 5 or something, you could sort of
Sure.
reverse the
the horribleness and the
yes, the
awfulness of it.
horribleness of that.
All right.
Oh well, this is terrible. This is just a terrible start.
Spoiler averse viewers,
Yes.
shut off your
Close your eyes.
cameras and close your eyes and ears. The game has begun. The key has turned.
Okay.
Jenny will begin.
Oh boy.
1 or 2 actions.
I'm a terrible person to begin.
Well,
I have to begin, right? I have
you don't have.
0. Well, no, I mean, I
Oh,
volunteered and I have to play, right?
because of your cruddy hand,
I
yeah.
have to play.
Yeah, go ahead, whatever.
Okay, so
We'll get around it.
Well, based on what her hand sounds like and my hand is like, I think we're probably
We've already lost. Game over.
Yeah, okay, well,
We're
we're
off.
done.
Hey, you know
there
what?
you go.
I don't think that we don't even know if losing is bad yet.
that's
Okay.
true. That's true. We don't know what losing means yet.
We're just kids playing a game, man.
Right.
There's no stakes.
Yeah.
Jeez Louise. Well, I mean, I have no
when you're a
choice.
kid, you don't really like stakes anyway.
All right. So I'm discarding 2. I'm going to do my special ability. I
Wow,
know we said
all right.
don't burn it, but I think
If
I'm
your
just
hand
going
is
to
that
muddle
bad,
everything.
all right, go for it.
An 11
Wow. Okay.
Wow, yeah.
to collect from an adjacent room.
Uh-oh.
Let's just do this guy. Whoosh. All right. Is it in the?
That symbol does not appear on our mission console.
Oh well.
And that's it. You just get 1,
I just get the one.
and do you have a
Wow.
second action?
Oh, I have a second act.
Throw
Well,
out
it's
more
not an 11 or
cards.
I
12.
don't have to do a second act.
You don't have to. No.
Then no.
All right.
So 2.
Wow.
Take 2.
They're small.
I hope
Take 2.
they're
They're small. I know.
Oh yes, thank God.
All right. Let's see.
There we go. So,
I'm gonna do intel. Yeah, whatever. I will play my lowest card on that. And what am I? I'm green.
Oh.
He's passing us some information there.
Let's do this room. Here we go. 1 at a time. Does that weird little happy face thing appear? It does not.
Happy face.
How about this? No, we have
Wow.
no intel, nothing so far. Let's see, I can do another action.
Wow.
I guess I'll do, you know what? Well, I already put a card on intel, so I don't want to put this card on run or anything.
Man,
I know, none of us got
what are
low
you
cards yet.
doing to
Hey,
me?
don't criticize.
No,
Oh,
that was
counter
a
intel.
hint.
oh no. No one can do it anyways. So there we go.
Well, we get to see how the regroup starts.
Yeah.
And gas.
Somebody farted.
You have to go in there.
Okay, so this was bad because our intel space is now
Right.
blocked. This was good. Gas is only an effect when it's revealed in the room with you, and then it's immediately discarded. The
Okay.
gas dissipates. So that room is, we have 2 empty rooms that we don't need
Okay.
to go to.
All right.
However, we do have a badly blocked pile
Do we put
of
it on the
action
top
cards.
card or on top of the
Well,
thing?
it doesn't matter, but we need it to be visible to our
Sure,
viewers.
sure.
So
I like it there too. It reminds you can't place.
yes, it does.
So
I do
that's
think
there,
that's
yeah.
smart.
That's nice.
All right. Who's got that action clearing? Oh, Lincoln Brock. I mean, has that special
Brock
thing
could
that
clear
clears
it
the
if I wanted.
token.
He has as bad a deck as I had, right?
Well, no, it's just it's
I'm not an
countering your
11 and
deck, yeah.
12.
Yeah, I'm thankfully not in that range.
Okay, good.
If I would say if you have a super low card, you could regroup. Otherwise, wait for Brock to clear
Sure.
that token.
I have
Well, and
a
we may draw
super
one.
low card. Is that?
Save that for maybe when we need to do.
Yeah.
The
What was
regroup?
it? But is that? That's not too much information. That's the kind of thing we could communicate. Super low.
Lower super low.
All right, so
Low or high?
I'm going to do my special.
Is it super, super, super low? Or
just super low.
No, that's a little too.
Becomes the game.
Yeah, I
Right,
know.
right.
Yeah.
I love this
I
card.
love it.
Love it.
I love it like a sister, not
But you
like.
don't love it.
But I don't like want to take it to dinner.
Which might want to take your sister.
Oh boy.
All right.
Well, not
All
that
right,
kind of
Phil.
What does nearby mean on my special ability?
I didn't think we had a nearby in the rules yet. Nearby means adjacent rooms plus the one that you are in right now.
Okay.
So right now it's just the entry plus these two.
Okay. That's no good. That's no good. Okay. I will run.
Run, Phil,
So
run.
move up to 3.
Okay.
Where's my guy? Oh, this is my guy.
I like
One,
the
two,
characters
three.
look a little bit like us, which is kind of cool. A little bit.
1, 2, 3. That would make all 3 nearby,
That
right?
makes- you got
Yeah,
plenty of
that'd be
choices.
4.
Yeah, yeah.
That's pretty good.
All right.
So we'll
And,
move to there. And then we will do my special action.
Tech savvy.
Tech savvy, which is choose up to 3 nearby rooms, reveal 1 clue token in each, discarding any traps you reveal. Ignore their effects.
That's cool.
So I'll do the room I'm in
Okay.
for 1.
Okay.
So revealing 1. Does that match?
No, we are having bad glyph luck here.
Well, I guess
To be
we're-
fair, it's a pretty short phrase.
Getting them out of the way.
Yeah,
I'll
I
do
think
this
it's good.
room here.
Ooh.
It exists.
Yes.
Keep it. Keep it.
It
We have to
goes in here,
gather.
that's
It just
right.
stays
Gather.
next to that pile.
Okay.
All right.
And then I'll just keep going this way round.
Okay.
Upside down line.
It's the flux
It also
capacitor.
exists. Those are the first 2 letters.
The flux capacitor, and it's a pyramid with
Yeah.
the sun
Those are the very first 2 letters of the phrase.
that pays.
And it looks like they will both only appear one time.
Won't help.
Okay, that's my turn, my 2 actions. So I draw.
Yes, you draw back up to 4.
Thank
This
you.
deck's already getting a
I
little
know.
thin.
They're just
I
so
know.
bold.
Really
with
not
the,
that many.
That's
They really are not.
silliness.
Yes, it's a little scary.
card burnage.
All right, Brock.
Okay. I gotta go the long way around, so there's no running. Well, I'll move to this next room. And,
Play a run.
yep,
Yep.
play the 4.
Nice.
Or the walk as
You
it
can just
is.
stack it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't need to see underneath.
I guess, yeah.
Okay. And then I will, I guess I'll gather.
Whoa. All right.
He's tough.
One at a time.
He's tough.
He's tough.
Hey.
Eh,
Nope.
Nah.
Boo. Well, we don't have to do anything with it.
And nope.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
I know.
Well, at least
Hell,
I-
there's, you
at least
know,
nothing
a
blew
lot
up
of
in my
letters in the
face.
alphabet. Sorry to
That's
tell you.
true.
Okay, can
All
you
right.
give me 2?
Can.
Thank you, sir.
A lot of letters in the
All right.
Okay, now that I've got some better cards here. How do we feel about Intel? Do we want to regroup that yet?
She said there's a lot of letters in the alphabet, but it's a lot of letters in the glyphabet.
in the glyphabet.
It is the glyphabet. Well, I mean, I'll tell you what.
Yeah.
I don't have a card to do it with, so I would
I do.
say if you have that card that you kind of love, I would probably do it.
Okay. Well, then I'm going to go ahead and just
Oh.
do that to start with, because why not just clear our space up a bit?
Yep.
Then I will do this. And
Wow, you did draw good cards.
Intel-
Yeah.
I'd like to do the far stuff so that we don't go there unless
If
we
we
have
don't,
to.
right? If we don't need to,
You
exactly.
know, so I will reveal these two.
All right,
Ooh, oh, well,
you
that's going to
block
cover
to
the
the
gather.
gather space.
Okay.
And no symbol for that
So
one.
for that one, all right.
Wow. Well, we know.
There's only
I was gonna gather.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 active symbols on the card because several of them are doubled up.
Right. Okay, that's me then.
All right. I have pretty bad cards, and the space that I wanted to play on is blocked.
Yeah.
I'm going to use my special action since I have very high cards that I want to get rid
Yeah.
of. I move myself up to 5 spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4 into this room. Unfortunately, I can't gather right
Are
now.
you gonna reveal that?
I can't.
Oh,
You
reveal.
can't collect, but you can, but there's no point
He's
to
in the room
intel
now,
it
yeah.
there.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to pass my second action because my cards would be bad enough at this point that they're not good use. So, Phil's turn.
Yeah, I'm not sure what to do now because I was gonna gather also.
Well, go here. Oh, then you could regroup if you happen to have a nice low card.
I do
regroup
have a
that
nice,
space.
but I'm worrying about how often we.
Well,
do
look at the
that.
card
I
deck.
mean, we're getting-
we're only going to regroup like 2 or 3 more
Okay.
times max. We don't need to play
Yeah.
12 cards
Yeah.
on this.
All right, let's regroup. That's
Great.
a 2.
Yep,
So,
that's great.
Perfect.
So this space, yes.
Yes.
Okay.
And then I will. I'm not technically in the room.
Nope, but you could gather this one if you want, or you can intel
Blows
some
up
other
in my
space.
face. Sure. I will gather.
Oh boy.
All right, flip it.
Okay.
Symbol.
Nope,
it
not a
matter?
symbol.
Wow.
I know.
All right, that was my 2 actions. I need 2 cards.
Yes, you do.
Thank you.
5 cards left in this
My
deck
goodness.
before peril.
That's terrible.
I know.
Goodness.
I had no idea it was going to be so
This
quick.
fast.
That is
yeah.
really quick.
Well, I guess I'm gonna run, even though I'm not running. I'm gonna come over here,
Run 1 space.
Yeah.
and then I'm gonna do this, unfortunately.
Oof.
8.
Just gonna gather it.
Yeah.
All
You
right.
might as well, right? What do you got?
Okay.
Please.
Oh, no.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Hey.
That's all right. But no, because you're gathering,
Oh, right.
it's not
Oh, yeah, that's
counter
right.
until there's an apply.
Yay.
That's good.
Well done.
That's good. In fact, gather seems like what we need right now. Just brute force it and
Just go
forget
for
the
it.
counter
Yeah.
intels,
Yeah,
right?
I'm with you.
Hand me 2 cards.
Yes.
Got it.
Good.
Just get some letters.
Cushion.
Yeah, we need some letters,
Yeah.
right?
Okay. Yikes. Well, I might have to do this then. I'm gonna intel
Okay.
down here.
Eeny, meeny.
All right.
Please,
Magnifying glass.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah,
So
just leave it
that's
there.
there.
Yep.
And
guess,
gas
that's good.
does nothing?
Because intel was the right move for that one.
All right.
Yay.
And then it's getting high, but okay. Up to 3. I'll go 1, 2, 3. Okay.
Ta-da.
Okay. Well, let's see. Oh, luckily I have a 9 for gathering my room. So, hey, we found a letter. It's the very first letter on the thing.
okay.
You guys, it's a T.
No.
It's not.
I was going to say, you guys, I think this first word is the. It's not.
It's not.
It's a Y.
A Y. All right, so
You.
we have some guesses.
You.
We have some guesses.
You.
So is there any other, can we figure out any other stuff? Is the if or OU, are there other letters on
the
there that
first
match?
3 letters are
all distinct?
individual.
Unique. Okay.
However, take a look.
Like you
The,
will.
the
or
second and
something,
third
yeah.
words,
You will die.
You will win.
you will win. would
Or
work.
something like well,
That
no.
would- that actually
will
works.
actually will work.
Yeah.
You
I
I
will
was going
win.
to say, because this is a double here,
Yeah.
and they both start with the
Maybe we
same
guessed
2
it.
letters.
Maybe we guessed
You
it.
will win.
You will win. Oh man, we should go on Wheel of Fortune.
Yeah. Rich.
With glyphs, it's been
Yeah,
more
with
exciting.
That was my first action. Oh wait, I'm still gathering. There's another token here.
Hey.
It's little. Oh, it's
Oh,
there.
was
This
it?
is. This is yes.
Oh,
W.
yeah.
If this is a W,
Yes, we might be there.
we might be there.
Then we can just stop and
Just
guess.
guess.
We can if you guys want to go that
it a
crazy.
W?
It is a W. So we have a Y, a W, and a W for all 3 starting letters. All right, I have a second action.
Can we buy a Val?
We can
I was-
end the
yeah.
game and try right now,
can,
but let
I
me at
can
least
try.
take my sec. We
Yeah.
may as well
I'd
take
like
one
to
more
buy
turn.
that.
Leland.
Yeah, I mean, it might be fun to just. Get
Let's see. Where's Intel?
the
Oh, I've got a
time
6 for
clock one
Intel. That'll work just fine.
Yeah.
So I'll flip here.
Camera.
Camera doesn't do anything until we're in the room,
Mm-hmm.
and that symbol is not on the card. And I draw
The last
one, and then
Put
reshuffle.
in the clocks. Woof.
We can play till we get one
And now
clock.
look,
And
there
then
are
we'll make our
4
guess.
clocks, and only 10
Yeah.
other cards.
Yeah, it's not good.
No.
Definitely not.
But at least we finally
Yeah.
got some letters. I did not know if we were going to
Yes.
get close to this here.
We can go for one clock
Oh.
just to confirm that
Flip
our
this card. Look at that. Peril.
Uh-oh. Peril.
in peril.
Should I draw my 4th card? I don't think I'm going to draw my 4th card. I'm probably not going to get another turn.
That's true. You don't need to now, right?
Nope. As soon as you're in peril, you done. Okay. Phil?
Phil.
What you got, Phil?
Phil is in trouble.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, Phil cannot run because it has to be a higher number, not the same, right?
Correct.
You could discard and do your action though if you need to.
But all that does is reveal clues.
I'm here. I can
It
look.
doesn't collect them.
I can look here and No,
Mm.
that's
Well, if there's
diagonal.
any kind of,
I can
if
look
we
here
see it
and here.
and we think it, we just
True,
want to make sure that it's
true.
an L.
But she's at the point where she only gets 2 and not 3.
3 and
Yeah, I was gonna move and
You might-
collect,
you could
but I
try.
can't. I can't move.
You don't.
She can't move.
I'm
She doesn't have a high
stuck.
number.
You literally can't?
I cannot.
Okay.
My numbers
fine.
will not allow me.
Then do your special.
Yeah.
Okay,
And then we'll know what if Brock needs to go to those rooms.
so my special. Dun, dun, dun.
Special.
And then, so I will reveal
Yeah.
here.
Johnson special.
The Phil Johnson special. No, that weird. Oh wait, it is. Oh,
It is?
yeah. That's the
Yay.
double letter.
All right.
That's the New Zealand.
Well, to be able to come here and collect both of those, then,
Would
or
be,
gather both, is
That would
pretty
be
great.
a
Be a big win.
big move.
And then I will
Although,
do.
of course, it's 4 spaces away from where Brock is.
Yeah.
And this room
Yes,
is
flip that
adjacent, or I
What's that?
guess.
But you ignore traps on your special.
Yeah, but that.
It doesn't matter anyway.
Well,
all
the
right.
room is
Wait.
clear. Supposedly, as long
All
as
right.
this one doesn't have
that's her
something
first action though,
bad
isn't it?
going on.
Yes.
She can
Yeah.
go get that right now. Oh,
No,
No,
she
I
can't,
can't
move
move.
and gather.
yeah,
And, yeah.
right.
And she can't move, period.
Yeah.
I can't move. My numbers will not
So-
allow me.
Do you have a card that can do intel?
Yes.
You could not do it. I mean,
Yeah, you don't actually have to
that
take
way
the
we
action.
don't worry about a
Or-
counter intel blocking our gather action.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I would skip it.
I would
Yeah.
skip
It's
it.
probably, it's probably more
So I
dangerous
just
than it's
skip
worth.
my
Yeah.
second. Okay.
And then maybe not draw. Although I think
think-
you are going to get a turn.
Well, I think on my turn, as long I think I can get to here and then use my special ability to collect one of these, so that again we can confirm, and then we should be good to
I think
go.
we'll probably be good to go. I also think Phil should probably not draw.
Yeah,
Right.
Oh, okay.
Or do we want to have him draw one and see?
for the drama.
For the drama?
Drama.
We are still safe. So.
All right.
Okay.
Is it a card or is it a clock?
It's a clock.
It is.
Put it here on the
Wow.
discard
It's
pile.
an Aaron shuffle.
I know, right? Hey, I told you it was like 4 out of 14 cards.
Wow.
Hilarious.
Do you want to draw another card and risk losing the game?
No.
Okay.
I don't want to be that
Brock's
guy.
Funny.
Okay. Well, I don't think there's much really for Brock to do, to be honest with you.
Come on,
if I
Brock.
run, which I can, I'm still going to not get close enough. I don't have any space
Yeah.
because 1, 2, 3.
Right.
And if you can leave the run for me,
Correct. I mean,
That might be
I'm not going to monkey with that.
I think that's probably smart then.
Um,
To just do nothing?
Yeah,
What
I
about,
know.
what does your special do? Can you just special do
I
anything?
can brute
good?
force, which I can reset something. It says I
Oh,
can use
right.
the ability of any action card, even the token is on it, and then discard
Mini-
the top card of that pile and
mini
all tokens
regroup.
on it. That way, it lets if we had to just put like always remember if you have a really high number that you have to play, I can maybe go
Right,
reverse
right,
that
right.
Right.
horribleness.
Right.
But yeah, I think I'm gonna pass.
okay.
Yeah, I think that's right.
All right. Then I'm gonna start by moving.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah, I would have messed you up, so I'm glad
Yeah,
I didn't,
then
I
I'm-
didn't walk.
You're not going here?
No, I'm going to use my special ability
got it.
to
Okay.
collect
She
one
can't
of those.
go that far.
Yeah, I can't get that far.
Yeah, she could have actually gone 1, 2, 3.
Oh,
yeah.
I guess that's true.
So
it
either-
doesn't
either
matter
way.
anyways.
Were you
It doesn't.
here? I thought you were
She
here.
was in the
here.
corner.
Yeah, yeah.
But she could,
1, 2, 3.
Oh,
I
yeah.
could have. Yeah, that's true.
it doesn't matter.
I'm going around the back.
You go.
Well, you go that
do
way
it
and you can collect both.
I can
though,
still.
right?
Oh, I guess that's true. All right. So 1, 2. I was
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
And then you can collect both with
And then I
gather.
could collect both with gather.
Okay.
Provided
Okay,
you have an
that's
item.
fine. I do. So I will gather both. Please reveal,
we have
Secret Master.
This thing, which we think might
it
be an
O?
O, it is. And this thing,
L's?
if they're L's, it is an
It is.
L. All right.
Okay.
Such a comforting message for our first mission.
Are we all ready to solve
I feel we are.
I
the
think-
key phrase?
I
Yeah.
think.
I'm ready.
And we think it is.
You will win.
Da, da, da.
I don't know how it could be anything else.
I know.
And you want a refrigerator
That
from
is the key
Sears.
phrase.
Yay!
We have won the game. Let's see what the campaign log tells us to do.
Okay.
After mission 1, read page 17.
Wow.
How did the game know we'd win? It's like magic. Well, 50-50 chance, right? That's what Jenny says. Then there's actually a you won and you lost separate panels for the
Okay.
start. Someone knocks at the front door. Did your parents lock themselves out? They won't be back till 9. I'll check it out. I guess we're at Jenny's house.
Miles. Hello?
Hello? No one there.
Uh-oh.
What's this? End of chapter. Gain secret 1. At the end of each chapter, check the campaign log to see what to do next.
My goodness. We get a
one.
secret. We get to write it on the back.
We write it on the back. Secret 1.
Dun, dun, dun.
okay. I know you.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
I know your secrets. Nothing remains hidden forever. Mr. Tuez, 18 Halpin Street.
Uh-oh.
And I know what you did last summer,
No.
which was stay inside, not see anyone.
Yeah.
I know, right?
Yeah, it was pretty much everybody knows what they did last summer.
Everyone knows what we did last summer.
Watched a lot of TV, read a lot of books.
Yeah. Dug out my sewing
Queen's
machine.
Gambit, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, and then the campaign log to play chapter 2 instructs us to read page 2. Jenny, it looks like she's thinking.
Having dark thoughts.
Someone knows. Your friends will soon find out that you're a lying snake.
Uh-oh.
Jenny? Jenny? You didn't see this creep out there, did you? No, there was no one there. Who's Mr. Tuesday anyway? Mr. Tues.
Oh, twos.
Tuez. You said Tuez. What does he want? It's pronounced Tuez. That's what you said. And it's probably just Tommy Jones messing with us. Let's forget it.
This kid actually knows our
I know,
brains.
really does.
It's so scary.
That jerk. Well, we can't let him ruin our fun. Let's play another game. And then Prothna says, I can do one more, but then I should study for my history test.
All right.
Play
wait.
mission 2 now.
Am I evil?
I don't know.
We
You
don't
must be
know.
lying to us about something.
Lying snake.
Yeah.
That's
Evil
terrible.
thoughts. I'm a lying snake?
Oh, yeah,
So I assume
you-
everything goes, right? Because we're new.
All of these
Yes,
go too?
the mission 2.
board.
Well, we need to get the clocks back on the discard
okay.
pile. Okay, we have set up mission 2. We have a different entry point. Let's put all our characters on that spot. We have a couple new walls, so it's a little harder to get around this facility. And the only other new thing that is
It's
different
probably
here,
just another floor in the building, right?
and that's a whole new headquarters we busted into.
come
I'm
on,
telling
looks
you,
like it's the same planning.
Nah,
It's just different.
it's
Because
just
you know the same
budget
core.
constraints.
Of course, there's no
shuffle
elevator or
these?
anything like that, so maybe not.
Who
I know.
shoveled these?
I know. I did.
Don't blame me. Don't blame my shuffling. The other thing that is different is we have not just a key phrase for our mission console this time. We have 8 individual letters, which we will then unscramble to find the name of an object. So we may have to guess what the
We
name
have
of
to
this
do the whole
object
thing.
is even if we don't find all 8 of the letters.
Right.
Okay.
So
Interesting.
the gameplay is
Wow.
the same. The puzzle at the end is a little bit different. Let's have
Meaning
Jenny,
we'll
our
be able to
expert
solve it with the single letter that we
Well,
get.
hopefully not. Yeah, not with one.
Why not?
Unlikely, yes.
Let's have Jenny, the expert cryptographer coder, go first.
Oh,
if she
okay.
likes.
Start every time. All
Sure,
right.
why not?
I have slightly better cards. Not much, but...
Me too. At least I started with pretty bad cards last
Yeah.
time too.
All right, well, let's just go ahead and get these going here. Up to 2. I think...
Yes. Oh, we
far
do have
away.
we have several rooms
Yes,
with 3
3
clue
or
tokens in
single
them
Yeah.
now.
Okay.
So I'm
And
gonna-
the intel and gather are 2 tokens at
Do
once.
one that has a single that we,
Oh.
it's right next to us though. But
Well, I'm going to reveal, I think, again, in the harder to get,
Yes.
so that we don't
Yes,
go places we
agreed.
don't need to. So, ooh, I intel.
So Intel.
Is this one?
That's
helpful?
you do them one at a
I'm
time
sorry,
just in
yeah, I
case
do.
that
Sorry.
something comes
So
up.
this one
That
helpful?
one is not a helpful
helpful.
glyph, unfortunately.
Apologies.
And that has now blocked the intel action.
Wait, but I thought it was a.
I intel to get it,
she
so
did
it's a
the standard
counter.
intel- yeah,
okay.
counter
Yeah.
intelligence.
All right, second action
Second
though.
action. It isn't going to be intel.
I know I've got a pretty
That's
bad
a
number now too.
Terrible.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and use my thing. 11 and 12.
Oh, wow.
Nice, okay.
And I guess I'm just gonna collect this one.
Yeah, I think collecting a single is good. Nope, sorry.
Wow.
No
Okay.
joy on that symbol.
No joy. 3 cards.
I will run with a 1. And let's see, I may as well get as far as I can get. Let's see, we got a 3 there. I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, run up to this corner. And then I'm gonna gather what's there.
Oh, yellow.
No more running.
Well, it's a gather,
Oh, it's a gather.
so we're okay.
That is good. And some
Oh!
gas. Oh! I have to discard a random card from my 2 left
2
in my
cards?
hand.
Wait, you'll draw back up though.
Hey,
Right?
that's
Yes,
not so bad.
but well, and it
Yes.
actually is good to get rid of
Yeah.
a 12 probably.
Oh, and then do we do one from here too?
No, that's for the cameras.
That's for cameras. Okay.
Gas is
Okay.
from your hand.
Got it, got
Camera is from the deck.
What, Nikki?
You got
Feel-
a smile on your face.
I'm not saying anything.
Phil
Your
Phil.
turn, Nick.
McCracken.
I know. I can.
Phil.
Oh,
yeah.
I can still run. Okay.
You can run and gather like I did.
Do you want me to gather or
mean,
use my special action?
I would say use that when you
Necessary.
need to. Do like I did, run and gather a 2 room. And then you'll be adjacent to 3 different rooms for
2.
when we need to use your thing.
2 to either one of those, Nikki P.
Yeah. 3. That's a 2 room. I could go 1, 2, 3.
Then you're in a dead end.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
why not? Okay.
Well,
Otherwise, we'll never get there.
Yeah.
I will run.
Run.
Okay. And gather. What number are we at? 3?
3.
Okay. I hope that doesn't hurt anybody.
1 at a time flip.
boo.
It did.
Yeah, whatever.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Nope.
Come
Strike 3 on glyphs.
Give me a break.
I know.
Hey, it's a Catan house.
Oh, strike
Tanya.
4. I'm so.
Do any of these exist?
They do. Look, I'm
Okay.
showing you.
They
There's
do
8 of
exist.
them right here.
And no repeats, right?
No repeats.
What do those red ones mean?
We don't know yet. Probably something.
Okay.
Maybe we'll find out
In
at
this,
some point.
In this version,
But I
do
don't
you
know
think
why
it
they
ma-
would be on the first and second mission cards if they
Yeah.
haven't told us what they mean.
Right.
Probably because they're going to tell us to do something with them later. Like gather up all the red symbols
Yeah, there
and
you
solve
go.
a different problem.
They're letting you know that
Like
they're
go back
valid
to the
and
missions
sensitive.
you've already played and
Find
then
the red
look at all the
symbols.
glyphs.
Oh.
And,
Yeah.
wow.
Hey,
There's
that'll be
so many
exciting.
layers
The problem
upon
is
layers.
It's another game we're going to want to keep playing.
I know.
Yes. All right. This is going to be the 14-hour episode of Game Night.
So I
Yeah.
think I'm going to brute force this to get intel out of the way.
I
Okay.
think that sounds good.
Because I can't, and I have a lot of higher. Well, I think I'll do this one and this one. Okay. So 5 and 11.
Brute force.
Brute force. So we're going to do intel. That wipes out the top card plus that,
Yay.
which means I can do the action. So it only cost me 1 card to do that, extra card.
Yeah.
Was I supposed to move first, though? Wait, I
Well,
can do
Intel's anywhere.
Intel. Yeah, let's do Intel. And Intel's the range is anywhere?
Anywhere on the board.
Well, let's do these 2, right?
It's 2 of the 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Hey, camera.
Camera. Okay, so that just stays there.
Camera. Hey.
Hey,
the
we got
magnifying
one.
glass.
That is
Wow.
the first letter, although it's a scramble, so it doesn't really matter what's first.
But it's not the same letter, right, from the previous
Well, I was going to
puzzle?
say, that'll be
That would be
interesting.
weird,
They
but
kept,
I
they
would be-
probably
I would be
it's
surprised
different
if
for
they-
They
every-
did that.
Okay,
kept
well,
that
we know
cipher
those
the
2.
whole
And then I
time.
need
Although
2
maybe
cards.
maybe they keep it for like a few missions in a row before they re-scramble it.
Well, then
2 cards,
we
please.
should be
Yes.
writing that down to really
Oh,
get.
you did do a second. Are you doing a second action?
Oh, you're
His
right.
first
Yeah,
was
that was my
the-
first one.
That was brute
No,
force.
his first was brute force.
Oh, yeah,
Brute
and then
force
Intel- yeah, yeah,
includes
yeah.
the action
Includes
itself.
the action. Oh, nice.
Oh, okay.
Well, I think I'm going to pass just
Okay.
because I want to save these numbers for let other people do some stuff
I
before
totally
I
get
destroy
that.
things.
Okay.
I rethought that I could have used a 5 on something
Yeah.
like moving.
Well, this is interesting. I guess I'm the only one who can collect that without taking the camera thing.
Oh yeah.
So
Although, yeah.
the rest of you would have to be
We
in
might
the
wanna
room
reveal
to
that
gather
too
it.
before we,
Yeah, yeah. But what I might do.
Oh, I could have Intel'd again. I should have done that. It's
do
okay. No, I couldn't.
1, 2, and then I will intel in my room, I think.
Dun, dun, dun.
Need anything? Or I'm sorry, I was going to gather.
Yeah, 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 you
I'm
was
sorry.
gonna say, you
I'm
can't
sorry,
do
I was
that.
going to gather. I was going to do this. I'm
I'm
sorry.
like, why are you
Fair
doing that
enough.
in
Oh,
that room?
right.
Apologies.
That is not a symbol
Not
we
the symbol,
need.
Okay. Gathering this one.
No, that's a
No.
cool symbol. We haven't seen that
Wow.
one. I know. See, yeah, we are heavy on the miss.
Alright. Okay.
I keep double checking these just to make sure I'm not missing any.
Right.
Well, that's nice to keep
Symbols.
them revealed then there, yes, so that you know.
Heavy on the miss.
All right, so you're going to collect that one
I
eventually.
can eventually, yeah. That's sort of
All
why
right,
I moved over.
I have. Okay, actually, this is good. Oh, this is great because I have numbers that play perfectly on those numbers.
Okay.
So I will move again, I guess, way over to this corner and gather from that room. No.
Wow.
That is 7 different symbols that we have not gotten. I'm still double checking them all.
Well, it's 7 out of 26 glyphs. Glyphabet. Of the glyphabet.
All right, and the second one.
Hey.
We got
That's in
one.
there,
Yeah, we got
alright.
one. Oh, and I
Oh, you
gathered it.
gathered it.
Wonderful.
So we have a letter.
Uh-oh.
It's an O.
Oh.
Oh.
Keep that one right there.
Okay.
We won. All right, that was both of my cards.
Well, that definitely means it's not the same as last time, because I don't think that was the O of you.
No, I'm pretty
last
sure it
time.
was not
So
the O
that-
of
so
you
they've
last
shifted
time.
the-
Yeah.
That's good. You would have to.
Yes.
Yeah, it would be
It'd
silly to
we
keep.
we
Yeah.
figured it all out.
Yeah.
All right.
Although you only found out so many letters in that last one anyway.
Yes, but we did find the O.
But once you flipped it, you would know them all.
Yes.
So yeah, once you get
Yeah, then you could just solve the next 2 or 3
Yeah.
right away if you wrote
you're-
stuff down. All right.
Yeah.
Phil,
Graham.
where you
Phil.
going, Phil?
Phil's gonna intel.
Intel Phil. That's what I call him.
And what do we got? Is there any 3 rooms left? No.
Yeah.
Just a bunch of tours.
Singles and twos.
Yes, we have dealt
So
with the
I'll
threes.
just do this right next to me, but
Sure.
Yeah.
why not?
We can go get it.
Hey.
Zip.
Nope. Strike 8.
Okay.
Well, we had one hit.
We got
Oh, I believe that is a hit.
got it.
So we do want to
Yay.
pick up that when we can.
Okay, then
All
I
right.
can.
Gather if you have.
You can't.
No, she
Gather's in
can't.
the room, so
Yeah.
she
Oh,
that's
has
right.
to move
I will.
first.
I can move. I'll move to it.
All right.
8. So I will play a 10
Great.
and just go here and gather
Next
it on the next turn.
Nicely done.
Woof, look at these numbers. Mm-hmm. I made a mistake.
Well, we haven't regrouped yet.
Yeah,
That is correct.
We do need to do that, especially on move.
I think I'm going to have to regroup.
Why don't intel first in case
That's
we
what-
end up with
yeah.
a counter intel
for sure,
that you
yes.
could then regroup?
Yeah.
Do that. 7. And I will...
There's still quite a bit of them in there.
Yeah.
I have to pick one room. I can't pick multiple rooms to pick
one
one of each.
room,
Okay. Let's do this one since nobody's here. Hey, smoke.
That's good. Gas goes
Yeah.
away.
Smoke.
Hey, it's a Y.
Nope, no luck for that.
Wow.
Ah.
Okay. Well, there you go.
All right.
And then my second action will be to regroup.
And which pile would you clear?
Probably. Wow, they're all terrible.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
We may
What's
be
more
regrouping.
important?
I was
Two.
gonna say gather, but we can't gather without moving.
Yeah.
So-
Let's get.
I have a move ability.
That's true.
So
you can move.
Yes.
gather could be more important. Although we can't, and you have your ability that can pick this
Right.
up. So
But I still need to be able to move to get adjacent to things. She's gonna get
I think move
that
has
one.
to
They're
be-
all
Are
important.
you gonna
We're
be
gonna have to
able to
do-
gather on your turn? Or
She
do you
is,
have-
yes.
Well,
Oh, yeah.
But is she?
oh,
Do you have-
No.
No, so she can't gather on her turn, and we need her to.
we're gonna have multiple regroups.
Yeah.
So it almost doesn't matter.
Okay. Well, move is important because we're not getting anywhere
Yeah.
without moving. With moving, murmuring, and murmuring. Ethel murmurs.
And how many cards do
2.
you need? 2 cards in the deck. Let me tell you.
I mean, why don't I collect this using my thing first?
I do think that's good. I do not have a great card for this.
So maybe do another regroup after she does the
If
first
she
action.
can.
Oh,
Yeah.
do
Yeah.
a regroup? Okay, that's fine then.
I mean, I
Really?
can do this. It's just
Okay.
not
no,
a great
that's fine.
Yeah.
Let me these two to gather this. So collect
We
it.
have a B.
A B.
A B and an O.
Body odor.
It's body
Oh,
odor.
you know?
You
but
know.
they're
There's only 7 letters. I said 8 several times,
Well,
but there are 7.
this
Okay.
they're scrambled, so
Right.
Yeah.
we have to get them all basically.
Yes, that's what
Or, well,
very close.
we could do with
6 or
5 or
7,
6.
yeah.
5 or
Yeah.
6. There's only 7. I said
there's
8,
only
but
7.
I was
Sorry,
like,
right.
I am good at counting, but I think everything has 8.
Okay.
I think 8. Yeah.
It's a good
Okay,
number.
Then I will regroup
I really
and
do.
clearly gather,
Okay.
that is smart.
Cool.
All right.
and I have to draw 2.
You have to draw 2. Would you like to draw another? I guess
It's a better mix
I
there
think I'm
though this
okay.
time.
it is a better mix. We did because we got
Yes.
2 big piles
Two
back
big
in
piles
there.
back in.
I guess we probably should draw until we see the first
Yes.
clock card.
It will
Okay.
be the top card though. I mean,
I know. Well,
you get
I'm
shuffled.
shuffling right now. You see me randomizing these
Yeah.
cards. It'll be the top card. It was last time.
Can I
You can.
This shuffle.
You can.
just to feel
It's
like
just like it's barely enough deck to
I know.
riffle.
all right, give me one.
Done.
Impossible.
I even cut it. I even cut it.
I love that you made your own
Crazy.
fate there.
Oh my gosh.
I told you. See, you can't blame my shuffle.
Nope.
Do you want a new fourth
I
card?
do still blame your shuffling. No. I guess so. Yeah. Well, no.
Does it,
no,
does
I
that
don't.
What, is that
I
what
don't.
happens? The card goes out and then
It
you stick
immediately is
another
discarded.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I'm okay. I have
Do you
good
want a new
stuff.
fourth card?
No.
It's only like a 1 out of 20 something chance to kill us.
Oh my gosh.
Well, actually,
I can't
look at your hand.
Yes.
Could you take a good turn with those cards, or
Yes.
do you need another fourth card? Okay.
I can take a good turn with these cards. So I'm
All right. Assuming that we need to we all need to do something good and get a few more letters. All right, we're gonna get this one.
Yes.
What else can we do?
need to reveal them.
Well, I'm going to
Actually,
be able to
okay, I can.
do something.
Do I need to regroup intel? That's the question.
I mean, I have a few.
I guess I
at least at
probably
this
should.
point, I have the opportunity.
I guess.
Me
or
too,
should
but
I?
I
I guess
think
I
you
can
should.
do intel,
I mean, you could do intel and then regroup it.
What
or I
was your
could do
special
intel.
ability?
It just moves people. I can move someone to a good spot, but you're in a good spot. I can move Brock if he wants to just straight gather something.
That's true.
I mean, I have a wonderful card for gathering if I were in the right room.
But it costs me 2 cards.
Yeah, I don't think you need to spend.
Well, I mean, either way.
I have a low.
Tell you what.
I'm in the low range for run as well potentially on both those. But
All
we
right.
have 2 people having actions before me, so.
I also feel like moving you here so that you can just gather and then run someplace because this is such a
Yeah, it's a
blocked
weird
off
spot.
room.
You know, okay. I think my most efficient turn since I'm going to play as if assuming it may be my last turn, is burn 2 really high cards to move 4 spaces.
That's good.
And then gather.
Gather it. All right.
Because this could give us 2 letters if we're super lucky.
We're not.
No!
Wow.
Why would you think we're lucky?
Well,
What,
mean-
what about the previous?
no, that's okay.
It's in the room. It's in the room.
It's not a letter.
I know it's not a letter. All right. I'm not drawing any cards. I have 1 left.
Wow.
I tried, you guys.
You
I
did.
really tried.
You did.
I cleared an entire room
you cleared
that
a
no one else
corner.
could really get to.
You did great.
All right. Instead
All
of
right.
just picking up one thing. Watch this be the one that was
I
like the
know.
I know.
I know.
There's a whole bunch of ones
So I have
over
to-
there.
I know,
I'm
that's the
gonna
problem.
Gather.
Yeah, all right. B and an O and an L.
Okay.
Obelisk? Obelisk is mysterious.
No, that's 6. I'm sorry.
That's 7.
7.
Wow.
Okay. Okay. It is, and it's an object. Sort
And,
of.
and it
Yeah,
doesn't
it's true.
repeat any.
Doesn't
Oh, it
repeat.
is an object, yeah.
It is an object.
All right.
It's a good starting guess. Yeah.
It's like a secret, it's like a code namey spy
Yeah,
kind of thing.
it is.
All right.
Definitely.
All right.
I'm going to do my special ability, I think. It's only going to be this area. I can't get to 3 rooms where I'm at
But
right
at least
now.
it helps. If it's a
But
good
it'll
letter, it
show
tells Lincoln to
something.
do something.
Yeah.
If it's a letter, Lincoln can get it.
I mean, you could go here and do your special ability.
She's already
Can't
taken one
move.
action.
Oh, you've already
taken
taken
it.
an
Otherwise, I would.
Oh, that's right. You just collected.
Yeah.
That's right.
So yes, I agree.
So I'm going to use 1 and 2.
I mean, fine.
Yeah.
At this-
And-
yeah.
Yeah,
Ugh.
that's fine. Right.
Okay.
At least we tried.
Should I take some cards or not?
No,
Okay.
because we could die on 1 card.
All right.
I'm gonna run.
All right.
I'm gonna. What are we at on gather?
6.
Gather. It's a...
Yeah. Boo.
Doesn't matter. We try. We're doing what we
Right.
can.
Hey, an S.
Hey, that's there.
Oh, we.
It's there.
All right. M.
Okay. And.
New Zealand.
What is that?
It's the one at
No.
the end, right?
Oh, it's the one at the end. Yes. Oh, wow.
Okay. 2. That was the best thing. Okay.
I.
Okay.
BLOMI with 2 letters missing.
Oh, man.
Mobile.
Mobile.
Mobile or no?
Mobile.
I need to write it down. My head does not work this way.
Bloom. There's 2 letters missing.
Blim blom.
Booby boo.
Yes, thank you.
Simple.
Well, I'm just trying to like
No, no,
fill
Yeah,
in
just to
some
see
letters.
we get some feeling here.
Wow, that was a real lucky flip. It didn't answer
Oh.
it for us, but
But
goodness.
the
2 letters.
two in
We've been
one?
waiting the whole time
Oh,
for
yeah.
a 2-letter flip like that.
I mean, is there value to thinking of it as like, it's the 90s, but it's an old game, so like mobile probably
Yeah.
like
Maybe.
might not work. Or, you know, like is it an older object cipher type, or you know, in
Mobile,
theme?
mobile is missing a
6
letter.
letters anyway.
No, I know, but if it was like with an S or something like that, you know.
Mm.
And I know they have like baby mobiles, but
Oh no, I was thinking like
Mobile.
mobile phone.
yeah, that's what I was thinking too. So maybe that's too
Instead of
anachronistic.
cell phone. Yeah.
Well, that-
Oh, yeah, no, I
Like,
think that is too anachronistic.
yeah, that there's probably-
and
we
like
could use that
it's
to
the 90s.
narrow it.
And this game
Yeah,
is
it's
from
even
the
older.
70s or so.
Okay.
Probably,
So, yeah,
right?
so I
think
would-
it's more like it's just
Yeah.
a spy code namey kind
Yeah.
of thing, if anything.
Woof.
That was you, Brock, right? Okay.
that was Brock.
Brock.
I guess I'm not drawn
Not
up.
drawn up.
I have 2 cards, so I might be able to do something anyway if it gets back to me.
I can intel, and I can run. I cannot gather, but I can collect 1 from somewhere near me. So I could collect this and then intel somewhere else. Does that feel like the best use? Because then we'll see 3. Like I could collect this one and reveal these 2.
Can you only collect 1 with your action?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it does, because the collect could get us a letter on a
Could,
wild guess.
On a wild.
And
Well, meaning at least that way
Revealing
I
is-
would.
I think that's a
we
great
would
turn.
see 3
yeah,
instead
exactly.
of 2.
Exactly.
Okay.
I mean, that's as good
So
as...
I'm gonna start by intelling these 2.
Nope.
No.
we're looking for an upside down Y and a squarey
Yay.
thing.
Well, we can't
All right.
show it yet, but it's here.
That is good. All right.
Should I collect this
Yes.
one
Yes,
with my 2
of
instead?
course.
All right, so I'm
Because this
using...
is a shot in the dark.
Yeah.
At least
Right.
that's
I'm
one of the
using
letters.
these
All
two
right, we
to
have
collect
6 of the 7 letters.
It's gonna
All right,
work now.
I've been
We're-
running through
we're
the
gonna
alphabet
know it.
trying to figure out what these letters are. Our 6th letter is an X.
What? I was nowhere near that.
X.
Mix.
What?
Blocks.
Box?
Box.
Okay.
Yeah.
Milk.
Milk box?
Milk box.
That doesn't. That's not really a thing. Limb? No, not limb. Limp box? Hey, I'm trying.
I know.
Mild box? I don't know.
Box.
What rolls off the tongue?
Well, I mean, is it actually something we would know?
I mean, it's got to be. It's got to be a simple
Yeah.
word, I think.
Well, we could. Yeah, never mind.
and then,
Why wouldn't milk box be it? Why do you?
because have you ever said that phrase? Milk carton,
Yeah.
gallon of milk,
Yeah.
No, I
milk
haven't.
man.
Milk crate.
Milk box
Box?
is just a really weird
Yeah.
way to put
Okay.
something. There's got to be something better. It could be mix and it could be box.
Lime box. I mean, no, but I'm just running
I'm
through
yeah,
it.
all right.
I'm just running through it.
Mailbox. It's a mailbox.
Yeah, it's
Mailbox. It's a mailbox.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Oh,
All right.
wow.
Whoosh.
Milk box. Milk box. You guys are milk box.
It's definitely milk box.
All right. Shall we end the game and solve the puzzle?
Yes.
Mailbox?
I think
Yeah, it's
Mailbox.
gotta be mailbox.
Are you sure?
I'm
It's not
sure.
milk box.
It's the only
Sure
word
it's
that
not
actually
milk
makes
box.
sense.
Mild box. All right. All right. We're going with mail. Yes. Isn't I'm
Yes.
saying mailbox. Okay. I'm
Wow.
putting up the answer for mailbox. M-A-I. The A says secret.
Oh.
Maybe there was no A.
Ooh.
Maybe this glyph doesn't exist.
Huh. Is
Mailbox.
it red?
It says secret? What do you mean?
It says
Secret letter.
Maybe that glyph.
The red
Doesn't
ones?
exist on here. You're gonna reveal it and see?
No.
Oh,
Here it
that's
is.
there. All right. I don't know why it says secret.
Well,
It's tricking us.
What do
All
you mean
right.
it says secret?
Look, it says secret
say secret?
on the A. I don't know why it says that.
Can we reveal this now to see if that's the A? Or we're not allowed to do that? Oh, you're going to take it out and we're going to see it.
After mission 2, read page 19.
I just think that means it's part of the secret. Like, we write it on the back,
Yeah.
right? Like, secrets found. So we write A.
oh yeah.
Whoa! It looks like the previous owner left us a code to crack. That's so neat. What do you think it means? Reminder, win or lose, don't forget to gain any secret cards listed on the mission card.
okay.
In this case, secret A. All the way through the numbers to secret A.
Woo! Are you finished yours, Nobby?
Oh no, read it now. Let's see. It might be part of the comic.
Basics of encryption, substitution cipher. In a substitution cipher, each letter represents a different letter in the alphabet. The simplest substitution code is called a The pattern in this code is extremely easy to crack because it is simply the So decipher this.
Deborah will probably do that in a moment.
I can do this while we're reading the rest of the comic.
Okay.
Happy to.
I wonder. Jenny's still having her dark thoughts. Jenny, this distraction won't make them forget your secret.
Oh my
What is
gosh.
going on?
I don't know.
What is it?
I told you,
So-
everyone's got this like
so
secret achievement
dastardly.
struggle.
Wow.
You definitely are hiding something.
Yes.
This is cool and all, but I keep thinking about that note from the door. Told you, don't get too comfortable, Jenny.
Wow.
Does she have a
Crazy.
split personality
I
or
don't know.
something?
Maybe.
She's definitely something creep. Oh yeah, and why did that creepazoid leave an address? Creepazoid is right. Let's go there and kick the door in.
Wow.
Can't we wait until tomorrow? It's getting late. Yeah, okay, we can check it out after school. End of chapter. All right, let us solve this cipher if we can.
Right. Piece of paper. So this is, it's going backwards. So Z, Y, X, W, V. So we'll just continue
So it's a
that.
pretty simple.
It's a pretty,
it's
they've just
backwards,
reversed
right?
it, yeah.
Right.
All right.
It does say, the game instructions do say, if a secret gives you something to crack like this, you may not have all the information to do it right away.
Okay.
This one
We
seems
do.
pretty easy, yes. But it does
Yeah,
say that
'cause, like-
sometimes you'll just have to hold on to these, write down what secrets you have access to, and come back to them later.
Well, it seems like they're trying to teach you there.
This
so,
is,
Yeah.
your first code cracking
Gosh, it was
lesson.
really lucky that this was here.
Oh
though.
my god.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, come on.
I don't think we would have won.
I don't know if we would have. We were
I
not.
mean, it's
we were not
hilariously
getting
the
very
next
close
room to where we started, but
Yeah,
it's because
we were like spread out to the corners.
I know.
Yeah.
right? I don't blame us to not go in there, but boy, I'm glad I decided to do that.
HVXIVG.
All right.
Hey, I think you wrote something out like that in the Wilson Wolfa there.
I'm sure.
V X I.
It's gonna be secret.
Yeah, secret. V.
VRT.
Probably 8 or something like that. TS 8.
Secret 8.
Where's G?
Secret 18. Secret 18.
Secret 18. So we get it, right?
I think we do.
All right.
Wow.
Wow. Unless we couldn't figure that out and couldn't
And
get
look,
to the secret 18.
18 Halpin Street.
Oh.
Maybe that means we went to his house.
Encryption tip number 1. Sometimes the best way to hide a code is to bury it in plain sight. If the text is not obviously a code, most observers will not even think of decrypting it. He's looking for the trio. Well, that is interesting.
Trio.
So we're thinking this is
It's clearly a cipher, or a code
that
somehow, right?
is buried in plain sight.
But it may
What does
just
trio
be.
spell
What
out?
does trio spell out? Yeah.
Like on this
It's
thing?
bolder than the
I
rest.
know.
Yeah.
I know. I mean, it would be a G, I, R,
Nope.
L.
L. Girl.
He's looking for the girl. The girl with
For
the
the
secret.
girl.
No way.
No,
All right.
do it. I'm just a teenager.